Hello, and welcome to our video guide of HippoDict. There's a lot you can do with HippoDict, and this video will give you a tour of its main features, so let me show you around. When you launch HippoDict, the first thing you see is search. So let's start there. Most of your time in HippoDict will probably be spent looking up terms. HippoDict makes that easy and fast. To start a search, just tap on the search bar or tap on the search icon here. From one place, you can search by pinyin with or without tones, characters, or English. When you tap the search bar, your search history is displayed and will be filtered as you type. I'm going to search by character, and this can be traditional or simplified. After entering the term, you can see all the entries that begin with that character. You can view the entries from the search results list, or you can also view them from the entry screen using the up-down arrows. So let's take a closer look at the entry screen. We have characters, the pinyin, the juin, all the definitions, and in this case there's only one. If you want more information about a character, just tap it. In addition to what we saw before, individual characters also have their radical and their stroke count listed. On the Settings tab, you can set whether to display characters as traditional or simplified. For convenience, you can easily switch between the two by tapping here. Now you see the character has changed, and so has the stroke count. I'll switch back to simplified. Web integration is available from every entry. There are 4 websites listed here. If you're interested in info from an online source, just tap it. I'll select Google Dictionary. This feature, of course, requires an internet connection. Now you can navigate the website just like you would in mobile Safari. You can zoom in, zoom out, etc. Web integration is also available from the top search page, so let's go back to it. I'll tap the search icon to jump back to the top search screen. Say you enter a term that's not in the built-in dictionary. You'll see a message like this. If you want to look it up online, just tap the web button. You'll see the 4 websites that were listed also on the entry screen. This time I'll select a different website. As you can see, this website does have an entry for Minnie Mouse. The last thing I want to mention about search is that you can also enter numbers. So that covers search. Now we'll look at decks. So let's go to the Decks tab. Here's a list of all the decks I've created. There's also special deck history that has all the entries that I've previously viewed. This deck is really helpful if you've looked up a word earlier but have forgotten what it was. In my case, I looked up lion earlier. I don't remember how to write it, so let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Now I want to add it to a deck so I can easily find it next time. I'll tap the plus button, and now I can see all my decks. I'll choose this deck to add it to. I also want to create a new deck. So I'll tap that button. So now lion has been added to 2 decks. So let's go back to the main decks tab. We see a new deck. Zoo, let's make sure lion is in there, yes. And we'll check lesson 15, vocabulary. And here's lion again. It's easy to rearrange entries in a deck to your liking. Simply tap the edit button. Then you can rearrange the entries. You can also delete, etc. You can also rearrange decks and change their names. Just hit the edit button so you see the same icons. And if you want to change the name, just tap it. And that in a nutshell is HippoDict. I hope you'll agree HippoDict is powerful yet easy to use. So give it a try.